Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, aDudemanbro, and I hope you all having a fantastic Sunday. You know, I hope you got plenty of rest because I think the next week is going to be a hoot. I think we're going to be killing it. We have some huge companies, some really big bangers for earnings next week, and I think we're going to be seeing nothing but positive, nothing but green days. But anyway, I'm going to start the video by saying thank you so much for joining along. If you're not subscribed and you find any of this content useful, or if you like me, like my face at all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can always take it back later, I promise you that. Thank you all for the new comments, the new likes, and this is a community where we all just try to make money together. And if you have made any money, or if you just want to share what you did this weekend, please leave it in the comments below. I love reading that kind of stuff, and I love conversing with you guys. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be my weekly picks for next week. We have a whole lot to cover, so I'm just going to jump right into this. The first two we're going to talk about are two that I talked about in the past, and these ones have had some crazy movement in the last. These go hand in hand with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is up, you want to take a look at these. We've seen some big buys on Friday, and I know the chart shows it as red, but there was some huge buys, 100,000 buys at the end of the day, and they could be an easy swing trade, easy day trade for anybody to make 10 to 15%. I love these. So next one I want to talk about is a stock that I talked about in the past. It is GRIL, and that's Muscle Maker. And this is a company that I said everyone to watch out for. It's going to be pushing $2, $4 here soon. And we've seen a huge buy block on Friday with news that they are taking over a franchise-owned restaurant in Manhattan. They've actually been adding so many new restaurants to their portfolio, and I think it just shows the growth. This has hit $3, almost $4 plenty of times. This one might be a gapper on Monday, not gonna lie, but I still think there's plenty of room to make money if you short it, or even if you pick it up, depending on the volume and the price action. You could see some huge gains on this one. And a sympathy play to that, I am going to be looking at Rave. RAVE stock ticker, and this is one that normally goes hand in hand. Normally when GRIL goes up, Rave goes up too. So I'm going to be looking at this one a lot because it's super cheap right now, and the potential gap up and the potential that it can go up is double. So if you get in it at below 70 cents or at 70 cents, you could see at least $1, 30 cents to 45 cents gains, and it could be an easy day trade or swing trade. So check out that one. Next one I want to talk about is one I talked about in the past too. I'm going to leave all the videos that I talked about these stocks in the description below if you want to see some more DD. I'm just going to talk about it briefly because if you want to look at all the DD I did, these videos the past videos have plenty of it on there, but it's Blue, BLU, and it is a healthcare company. They see some huge price movement and buying on Friday, the whole week actually. So a big reason why it's up is Point72 has disclosed that they are 9.8% shareholders, and that's about 6.2 million shares that this company owns. That means there's less shares for everyone else to buy, and that's kind of why any type of institutional holdings hold a huge amount, which is almost 10%. That almost needed an SEC filing, but they're just there. You could see some huge buys and some huge gains. The reason why I got this one on my watch list too, if we go out a little bit on the chart, this was sitting at $10 to $12 earlier this year. So the potential gap up for this is huge. Do I think it's going to hit $10 to $12 at the end of this year? No, I don't believe so, but I could easily see it doubling at about $4 to $5. So that's why this one has been on my list, and I've been adding shares at the low too. And I'm super happy I have, because I think we're going to start seeing a uptrend. We've seen a whole lot of consolidation going on, but we're starting to see it break that. When you have higher highs and lower lows, that's when you tend to pay attention to the breakouts. And for me, looking at this chart, I see that we're in a positive uptrend, and we could see a breakout here very soon with some gap ups and some possible 3+ on this one. So take a look at that if you haven't. A lot of positivity with this company. Next one I want to talk about is one I've talked about in the past before too. Sorry if I say that like a million times in this video. A lot of these stocks are swing trades and slash ones I've covered because we are still holding and looking for some PR, and that is also including ADTX. This one has seen some awesome price action. I talked about it at about $1.88, and we ran up to about $2.40 at its high so far. We're sitting at a little bit under 222 right now. We're still waiting for that PR to drop, and we're still waiting on a little bit of volume to come in, but this one is easily, when they drop the PR, if it's positive and we get enough volume, this one can see a $4 plus. And that's what I'm holding for. I'm still holding a good amount of shares for ADTX, and I think that it is going to be nothing but positive, and we could see some awesome results. That kind of is what I want to bring up, though, too. We've seen renewable energy, and then even before that, we've seen a lot of acquisitions and SPACs go up crazy. I'm going to start picking up starter positions in some bio companies, because I think that the next sector that's going to be going up toward when we get closer to the elections and everything is going to be bio plays. Bio plays and marijuana stocks, I think, are going to be two big ones. On top of that, though, too, the third one I think is going to be renewable. So I think those three are going to be the ones that start pushing up a lot in the near future, because those are kind of based around the candidates' plans of how they're going to run the country and everything. So there's a lot of, I'm not going to put my own politics into that, because I'm trying to make money here. I'm not trying to bore you guys with politics or my opinion on politics. It's not what this is about whatsoever. But I think we're going to start seeing a sector change, and I think we're going to start seeing biotechs going up a lot. So check out this one. Let me know in the comments below what you are watching, or if you have some shares in this one. I would love to see and hear if you made some money on it. Next one I'm going to talk about is kind of an odd one. It's a low float, a very low float, and I can see this one possibly hitting 75 cents to $1. Dollar is actually kind of like a long ball. That would be kind of like a analyst prediction, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to hit that anytime soon, but with enough volume, I can easily see it going up 25 to 35 cents. It's a super low float, like I said, and we had some huge buying going on last week. That kind of gets me to think that this is going to be, going up and going up. A lot of the plays nowadays and lately have been volume plays, to be honest. A lot of the market's not making any sense, and it's a lot of these stocks that are going 300 to 3,000% in the last couple of months are ones that kind of don't make any sense. I'm going to be kind of mostly following volume plays going forward, possibly some PDUFAs. I'm going to be holding a few. You guys are probably asking, I am still holding SPPI. I did not see the amount of gap up that I wanted to, so hopefully we see some positive news on Monday pre-market. And I'm holding a few other plays. But anyway, the next one I want to talk about is VOC, and this is an energy play. And we've seen some huge buys last week and going into Friday also after market. This one has hit $3 and $4 in the past. The chart, I think, is looking fantastic. We seem to be gapping up a little bit and going into an uptrend. Not just that, we also have a dividend that has been declared. And I do declare, but so last quarter they did not have a dividend, but this quarter they are having a dividend, and there's a lot of positive things going on. I think we're going to start seeing some volume rush in for this one. Everyone that wants to get that dividend and everything, I think them deciding to declare a dividend, I think that's positive news. I think that means that they're starting to make money again. And when any company's starting to make money, you are going to see a lot of people fly in and start to go in to the stock. And I want to briefly touch on this. There was one or two analysts that have put a $4 price target on this. So from where it's in right now, that's about double. Like I say in my other videos, you can't really 100% take an analyst position on everything, but I do see this one possibly going up 50 cents to $1. So it is on my watch list for volume, and take a look at this and tell me what you guys think. Next one I want to talk about is one I've also talked about in the past. I actually brought it to you guys at about 88 cents before it popped over $1. So this one has been up and down, up and down. They've had a lot of good news, but I think retail companies have just not been on the radar, but I think a lot of retail companies are just not doing too well. But this one's on my watch list because I think at $2.13, If it dips any lower, I might be a buyer for a swing trade on this one. We're going into Halloween next week and everything, and if we see some positive news through Halloween and everything, I think that this one's going to shoot up. We might possibly see a reversal here soon. Next one I want to talk about is IMTE, and we've seen some huge buy-in after hours and before even close, and I think that this one has a potential gap up to at least $5 to $6, I think, which $5 is not a huge gap up, but breakout potential right now for sure. The way that the chart's looking, I could see this one, if enough volume pours in this one could be a 2xer, and I'm very positive on it right now. It's honestly a low float. These low floats are blowing up and breaking out like crazy. That's why this one's on my watch list, because if we get enough volume going in, we could see this one. Everyone's going to start flooding in, and that FOMO is going to take over, and the buyers that are already in are going to be starting to sell at the very top, and then you'll have, you know, the people who are chasing basically along the line. So you want to get in before anyone starts to do that. It depends on how much it gaps up Monday morning, to be honest. Pre-market is if I'm going to even try to get into it, because you could see, like these stocks have been happening lately, we've been seeing some huge gains and then it dropping like a bag of bricks. So be careful with this one, because I'm not saying it's too late, but it's already risen up a good amount, almost 10%. We could see a reversal here coming soon. I still think that there's very good positivity going on with this stock. So that kind of covers all the ones that I wanted to cover. There's a few that I wanted to just touch on. OPK I wanted to touch on a lot because it's a biotech company that I've been in for a while, and they've been showing some positive results. I believe they do the NBA and NFL Rona testing, and they have earnings this week. I think that that's huge for this company. I think that we're going to see last earnings, they killed it. So this earnings, I'm expecting them to kill it again, and we could see a $5 plus on this one. This one's hit $5 and $6 in the past. So with those positive news and the earnings coming up, I think if they do kill earnings, we could see a huge bump and this one go crazy. Also, another one I wanted to bring up because of earnings, it's not a penny stock, so this one's out of the penny stock range, but it is NRZ, and we've seen some consolidation going on, and I think we are starting to see a uptrend and a breakout right now. Buy blocks on Thursday and Friday of last week, and actually after hours. I think this shows a very good trend and that they're going to be blowing up. I think that they're going to kill earnings, and this one could see $10 plus, so it could be an easy $1, $2 upside. So that's why this one's on my watch list. There's a few more too, and I'm going to be putting that chart in the toward the end of the video of what ones to watch out for. Another one I kind of want to tell you guys to watch out for is Dunkin Donuts. This is another one that's not a penny stock. So if the title is penny stocks and this one's not a penny stock, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, clickbait you guys, but this is one to watch out for, I think. So Dunkin Donuts has talks with Inspire Brands for an acquisition. The company is evaluated at a couple $2 billion, and this could be a huge deal, especially if it's gone private too. I believe it's at $106 a share is what the potential buyout, and these are just rumors at right now. Not really rumors though, because they're just talks. So they're just talks at the moment. I said in my last video regarding KTOV, buy the rumors, sell the news. If they do see a acquisition and the share buyout price is at $105, you're looking at $15 per share profit, and that's just an easy profit right there. I think with the volume, we'll have to see on Monday and everything, but I think this one's going to be up crazy. So a few more plays I wanted to bring up before I wrap up the video are renewable energy plays. I know I said earlier that they might be switching sectors, but I think there's still money to be made in these three that I wanted to bring up real quick. First one I wanted to bring up is one that I talked about in the past, that is VVPR, Sunworks, PECK, BEEM, BEEM, stock ticker, and those are a few, also PIC. So those are a few that I wanted to bring up for renewable energy. I'm very bullish on all those. Definitely VVPR, they just closed their offering about 4 days ago, and their offering was for $8.50. That's about $1.10 under where it's at right now. It's huge amount of gains right there that you could possibly get, and this stock has went 14 plus before, so there's some huge upside there. Sunworks and PECK, they are both, PECK is in talks or in the works to buy Sunworks. And I think PECK, where it's at right now at under $7, is a huge bargain. I think that this stock should be trading 8 plus, at least $8 to $10, and I think it is definitely undervalued. So a few of those I wanted to just talk about. BEEM was actually up after market, which is really, really good. And PIC, I believe, has a conference next week, so there might be some positive news on those. So those are kind of the ones I wanted to kind of just talk about. Those, that's basically the video. But kind of want to, I'll be bringing it up right here. Actually, these are the companies that are going to be doing earnings. There's some huge companies, some huge buying going on, I think. But there is some great companies here. Monday through Friday, you're going to see some big names here. Even Alphabet, Hasbro on Monday. Tuesday, you have 3M, AMD, Microsoft, Caterpillar, and Eli Lilly. Caterpillar has some news that they just dropped too. BP also, I don't think that's necessarily going to be good, but Sherwin-Williams might be good because a lot of people are painting and everything. I'm very bullish on AMD and Microsoft and 3M. I think that those are going to be doing awesome. They've been having some really, this pandemic has been working for them very well. Going into Wednesday, we have UPS, Visa, Sony, eBay, Etsy, Pinterest, Boeing, some huge names here. I'm very bullish on eBay, on UPS, Pinterest, Etsy. Very bullish on those stocks because I think that, like I said, the pandemic's going on. Those companies are just killing it. Then going into Thursday, what can I say about Thursday? That holy crap, we are going to start seeing some huge companies here. Shopify, Apple, Amazon, Activision / Blizzard, Madurum, OPKO, Overstock. I mean, those are some huge companies right there that I think are all making good amount of money off of this whole pandemic. Going into Friday, we have ExxonMobil that has been on a downtrend, but we have ABBV, and I mean, I'm very bullish on that. I think that this is going to be making positive things in the market the whole week. When we have big companies that drop big earnings, I think that it kind of sets the trend, sets the whole volume for how the market's going to look for the whole week. So that's why I'm very positive on those stocks. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Sorry that this one's a little bit longer. Please leave in the comments below what you are watching for the whole next week. Let me know what you did this whole week too. I'd love to hear all that. And if you'd like to follow me on any social media, I have my Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon in the description of this video if you want to check any of that out. Also, I have my Robinhood and my Webull referral links if you'd like to check out any of those platforms. If you sign up with my links, you'll get a free stock and so will I. And all of those free stocks go directly right into the videos. That money just gets put into equipment, new ideas, and different things that I do for this channel. So I really do appreciate it. I hope I tell you guys that enough, that I appreciate all the donations and free stocks that I get from you guys, because you guys are amazing and you guys are why I do this. Anyway, that's the video. You guys stay classy, and I can't wait for Monday morning. Leave in the comments below if you guys can't wait for Monday morning too, because this is going to be rock. So you guys stay classy. See you in the next one. Peace out, yo.